Hi and welcome to this episode of Signhouse TV. On this episode I'll be talking about self-adhesive vinyls or stickers and why they're all not created equal. So self-adhesive vinyls, or as some of our print customers call it, stickers, come in a couple of different varieties, and usually what I'm talking about are the stickers that have a PVC front-facing film which you print on. It has a liner and usually a glue. As many of you know, there are many different varieties of it, and I'm going to break down some of the different characteristics of self-adhesive vinyls. So there are three main types of self-adhesive vinyls, and they're broken down by their chemical composition. One is called monomeric, which is the most we sell and most you probably buy. Then there's polymeric and cast, and all three of these are different based on their chemical composition of the PVC in them, and they have different applications and different pros and cons. So I'll try to break down some of the positives and negatives and why you should use one or the other. So monomeric is great, number one, because it's very cost effective. It's great for printing on all your eco-solvent inks or UV inks, and it's also great for whether you're going to do indoor graphics, even short-term outdoor graphics up to a year or 18 months longer with lamination. And it can be used on a wide variety of applications as long as it's flat surfaces. It's important to take note of the type of surface. Sometimes it can be tricky where you're applying it, so make sure it has the monomeric vinyls have a good adhesion to that surface. Monomeric is the most cost effective in terms of price wise, and it's also probably what you use the most. The next most important vinyl is the polymeric vinyl. This is an important vinyl especially when you're going to do applications outdoor, and applications outdoor meaning applications for longer, even 18 months or longer. When you use the lamination, you can extend that life up to 3 years. So it's very good for those applications where your client is expecting a longer durability of the print. Then it's very important to shift them to use the more expensive polymeric vinyl. And many of our customers have successfully used our polymeric vinyls also on high-S vans for outdoor for vehicle wrapping, on high-S, on cars, on even truck bodies which are exposed to a lot of sunlight throughout the day during the summer months. So it's a great product used in combination with lamination. And then you have the top end or the higher end of vinyls, which is the cast vinyl, which is usually made in very small batches, hence it becomes very expensive. It has the strongest chemical bond in the PVC, so it can be really stretched for fleet graphics, for long-term fleet graphics. And again, you can expect about 3 to 4 years durability when used with the lamination. All these durabilities in terms of time frame I've mentioned to you is generally half of what most of these manufacturers from Europe or the US recommend, because we have learned from experience in our environment it's extremely harsh, the weather, in terms of the number of hours of sunlight, the number of months of extreme sunlight that we get. So we can't expect the same durability that a lot of the European or American manufacturers recommend. So it's always safe to use it on the to be conservative about the durability when recommending to your customer. And in terms of durability or guarantee, most of these guarantees that many manufacturers, all the manufacturers give, including the ones we work with, it's very important to note that they give all these guarantees for unprinted vinyl, which is kind of silly because obviously you're going to print on it, but this is just to protect themselves legally. So it's better you are well versed with the fine print and make sure to always be conservative and use the right good quality inks, good quality printers, so you get the maximum life for outdoor applications. For indoor applications, it's always monomeric vinyls are fine as long as the surface you've made sure it adheres well to it, and the guarantee or durability doesn't matter since there's no exposure to UV light or extreme heat. Some cases in offices or environments where maybe there are a number of weeks where the AC is not running, and then you have periods where the AC is extremely cool. This can affect, but it's not a very it's not a case that happens very often. So these are some of the pros and cons of monomeric, polymeric, and cast, and it's very important to keep what are the properties and durabilities relevant to each of these products, so that you recommend it the right way to your client. And something that we have learned from our experience and our customers' experience, especially in the Middle East, is that with outdoor graphics, especially graphics that are facing south-facing, and when south-facing graphics, especially in the northern hemisphere, are extremely prone to degrading very fast, even faster than the recommendations I gave you for durability. It can be even less than 6 months, and we've seen high-end manufacturing high-end products which are guaranteed for 7 years or 8 years degrade in less than 6 months when they're south-facing. So when it is south-facing applications, It's very easy for you to take out your smartphone nowadays and make sure where you're applying it is south facing or not. If it is south facing, it's very important to advise your client that this south facing graphic is going to degrade very fast, and you cannot guarantee it, because the manufacturer also will not back-to-back guarantee it. And most of the manufacturers also do not guarantee vertical application of graphics, because obviously you're going to get maximum sunlight exposure for many hours a day over months. So these are important points to note when making recommendations to your client in terms of outdoor durability. So south facing, very important, and if you're in the southern hemisphere, north facing graphics is a problem. So keep this in mind, and I hope these tips and tricks are helpful for you when you're choosing the right product for your customer. And please get in touch if you'd like to know more on what is the right product for an upcoming project and how we can help you more with that. So thank you very much for paying attention. So when you're picking the next vinyl for your project, please get in touch with us, because we got a great variety and the right product at the right price level depending on what you're going to do. Thank you.